Swiggity swag, what's in the bag? Jay here, bringing you guys more My Hero Academia Smash Rising here on the channel, and this video is going to be the last time I say that, and I say that because, well, one, I don't play the game anymore. You guys probably noticed there's been a lack of Smash Rising uploads. That's because I don't play the game. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but a few people here and there would ask me, Jay, are you going to upload Smash Rising? Where are the Smash Rising videos? Are you going to come back to the game? And I just tell those people, no, I'm not coming back to the game. The game is whack. The game is trash. It's not a good game. In my personal opinion, the devs don't care about the game, and so I'm not coming back to the game until something changes or whatever, you know, something that brings me back to the game. You know, if that doesn't happen, I'm not coming back. That's basically that. But yeah, so there's that. But we got news that Smash Rising will be closing down in July. It'll be shutting down its servers, and the game will be essentially dead if it's not already considered dead by most people's standards, which I'm pretty sure by most people's standards the game, well, I think the game was dying more so than actually dead. But now the game has an end date, right? The game has an end date, and you know, it's always sad to see a gacha you know, go, but at the same time, Rising was just not a good game, right? And this is from someone that played it for about a year. You know, I played it for a year and some change, and nothing changed in the game. I mean, like, they did a few quality of life changes here and there, but everything else was basically the same. You know, like, usually within the first 6 months of a game's release, the game changes a lot, right? And then, you know, it becomes better. But Rising kind of stayed the same throughout the entirety of its lifespan. So I'm just like, okay, right? So this video is basically gonna be talking about that, but also talking about the specific reasons why I stopped playing Rising. Because again, you guys noticed that I stopped uploading videos around Rising, whatever, and you guys will ask me where are the Rising videos, and I just tell you guys the devs are lazy. So let's talk about that. The first problem I had with the game was the character selection. So the character selection was basically the same as when it was in Smash Tab. You know, I think the latest character that we had was excluding alternate costumes, was All For One from season 3. Like, that's it. Like, that's it. And then you know, you had your party hat All Might, which is such a lazy costume, by the way. You know, White Day Deku, Valentine Momo, you know, the Lantern Ochako, what was it, the Rainy Day Season Ochako, whatever, Star Festival Yuga, there was like I think a musician Aizawa, there was Gamasuit Deku version 2, Bakugo version 2, Todoroki, Sports Fest Todoroki. I can't remember if there were any other characters. But yeah, like, those were all like the new characters we've gotten, but we didn't get any new people. You know, for example, no Lemillion, no Mirio, no Tamaki, no Fat Gums, no Chisaki. Just like all these characters from season 4, you know, and still characters from season 3 we never gotten, like Muscular, and you know, just like more League of Villains and stuff. No Twice. I really trying to figure out how in the hell we did not get Twice in the game. Like, he was on a card, but it was a scene straight from the anime, which that part is lazy too. They literally just took screenshots from the anime and just threw them into the game. So, okay, sure. But no Twice, no, like, I'm just like, dude, how? Like, what? You know, like, it makes no sense to me that we were stuck with the same roster of characters for so long. You know, it took them forever to even bring out the musician Aizawa or whatever, right? It took them like 6 months from when Sports Fest Todoroki came out to bring out the Aizawa, and I'm like, that's, by the time that happened, I stopped playing the game. Like, I was just like, this is stupid. And then even when it came to bringing out attacks, they took forever to bring out attacks as well, because the way the game works is that you have your characters, right? You have your characters, you farm up, you know, 444 medals to get them to 6-star, and then you take those characters and you summon for cards. And then you take the cards and you put them on the characters, and some characters, or well, all characters, they have an attack, or they have a dramatic, or they have an ultimate, or they have all 3. And you'll put some attacks on the character, and then you'll take the rest of the card slots and you'll put cards on them to raise their stats and stuff, right? Well, a lot of the characters that I mentioned, they were stat cards. So, you know, you had a Hawk stat card, you had a Endeavor had an attack, but you also had a stat card as well. Fat Gums, Tamaki, Lemillion, Eri, Chisaki, 100% Deku was actually a stat card. I'm like, wow. Wow, that's crazy. So we didn't get any characters, but we got cards, you know, and and then we didn't get a new attack for a long time, and then eventually we got a dramatic for Bakugo, which was like, okay, but Bakugo really didn't need any attacks in the first place, right? And then not only that, but half the roster in the game weren't even that good to use. The only ones that were really good to use were ones that either had multi-hitting attacks that could build Rising Meter very quickly, or they had some sort of status ailment they can inflict that would stop the opponent from moving, whether it was like float, stun, sleep, whatever. But other than that, it was like, I'm just shocked that there are so many characters that they just did not even bother to put into the game as like playable characters. It just blew my mind, right? So it was basically a combination of, you know, a lack of characters, and then it took them forever to bring out attacks for certain characters. They didn't really put any effort into the cards, I don't think, either. I mean, well, the art for the cards were great. Like, the art was cool, it was awesome, but dumbing down everything to just cards, it was just like, no, that wasn't it. That just wasn't it for me, right? So there was that. And then if we talk about the events in the game, the main events in the game were, let's see, Cross Crisis, EX battles, and point events, which the point event was the only event, in my personal opinion, that was even worth farming out, because you got free summon tickets and you could go and do summons and stuff and get anything that's in the general pool, whether it's a Smash Tap card or a Smash Rising card. That's why you always see me do ticket summons, because that was me after I farmed up the point event or whatever, right? So there was that. But Cross Crisis was really bad. Like, it was okay, but then it just wasn't. It's like, sure, you know, some of the cards in Cross Crisis were decent, right? They had, like, you know, average attack of like 3k or whatever, but then the summonables started getting really strong. And so then Cross Crisis, you'll farm out Cross Crisis mainly for the next point event, because Cross Crisis cards will be used as a point booster or whatever, so that's why you would farm out the Cross Crisis. But the way they operated that event was kind of whack though, because that was the multiplayer part of the game, right? That was the multiplayer part of the game, but there was no such thing, there was no lobby, right? Normally when you play multiplayer in a gacha, or really in any game, there's usually a lobby, and then you wait in the lobby, and then, you know, other people join your lobby, and then y'all go. That was not the case with Cross Crisis. Cross Crisis, you jump into the fight by yourself, and then you have to basically wait for people to join you. So you're fighting an enemy all by yourself until people join you, whether they get called through the assembly call or whatever, or they just randomly join your game. That's essentially how Cross Crisis worked, and that was absolutely awful in my personal opinion. EX battles weren't really worth doing unless, again, you were farming point boosters, or if it was an EX battle that gave you a new character. So for example, Gamma Suit Deku, Version 2 Bakugo, and Todoroki, those characters were all EX battle characters, so they were, you know, limited time, of course, but they also, you know, that was like the only EX battle that was worth farming, right? Because you got characters for it, and once you got the character, there was really no point in farming it again. I mean, you can farm out the R factor, but that wasn't really much of anything. And then the point event, like I said, the point event was the only event in the game that was worth farming, because again, you got free tickets and stuff. So, you know, that part was good. That part was great. That part was great. The farming itself was kind of tedious, especially when you trying to farm out a character that came from the point event, because it took like 13.1 million points to actually get all 444 medals needed to 6-star a new character. So, you know, whatever. But I mean, I did it for most of the characters though, so I mean, you know, it is what it is. But the game was just lazy, you know. It took them forever to bring out you know, a new alternate skin for a character. I think the last one was Aizawa, but before him was Sportsfest Todoroki, and the gap between, like the time gap between the two is super large. It is super large. So I was like, yeah, this is not good. This is really not good. And then like I said, during the entirety of season 4 of My Hero, they just brought out stat card after stat card after stat card. You know, like Mirio has a stat card, Tamaki, there was Red Riot Unbreakable, which they made him a stat card and not like an ult. I think they made him a stat card, not an ultimate. So like the minute I saw that all the cards that were coming out were not attacks and stuff, that's when I knew. I was like, yeah, there's no reason for me to put time, effort, money, or whatever into the game, because the game is gonna die at some point, right? There's no way that they can keep doing this for another year. There's just no way. It's like, I'm actually surprised that the game lasted for as long as it did, you know, considering it's just, it amazes me. It absolutely amazes me. And to this day, I still don't know why they decided to take Smash Tab and turn it into Smash Rising. I don't know. People say that they did it because they made Hunter x Hunter Greed Adventure, but that game shut down too. So I'm just like, what's going on? I don't get it. So it is sad to see a gacha go. It is. It's definitely very sad to see a gacha go. It's sad to see a My Hero game go, right? Because we don't have any good My Hero games, like console, whatever. Like, I mean, sure, people say, you know, gay, okay. people say One's Justice and One's Justice 2 are okay, but I just can't. Like, I look at the gameplay and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to buy this game or not, and that's bad. That, you know, like, that's so bad when it comes to a game from a franchise, from a series that I love. Like, I love My Hero, bro. The manga is getting stupid crazy right now, bro. Like, the manga is getting absolutely crazy. I just wish, I really just wish we had a good My Hero game. We still don't know what's happening with the Chinese My Hero game. The Strongest Hero, have no idea what's happening. Like, they had like a beta thing and then it gone. Like, the game vanished. I don't know what's happening. Don't know. Do I care? Yes, I do, because the game actually looked really good. But I don't know. Maybe we'll actually get a good My Hero game. Maybe we'll get a good gacha game for My Hero. I really hope we do. But I don't know. Until then, I guess My Hero is just not gonna have like a super A+ phenomenal game or anything. So, you know, it be a do. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Smash Rising closing down. You know, down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed me looking bummy and sitting in front of the camera talking to you guys, leave a like down below, show your support, all that good stuff. If you're new around here, like Brave Souls and other gachas like Dragalia, whatever, because those are the games that I primarily play and upload. You know, hit the subscribe button down below and ring the bell so you don't miss another upload here on the channel. Also follow me on Twitch, because I stream those games over there mostly. I don't really stream here on YouTube, but I do upload those, so you know, there's that. But excuse me. Anyways, with that, I'm out. Thank you guys for watching. Rest in peace, Smash Rising. Rest in peace, Smash Tap. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.